All right, so this is Earth and Water. Jason is drinking what's left of his wife. If you don't recall, she was juiced. Juiced herself, suicide. Very sad. God, it's almost like I can still hear her laughing, even now. It's like she's right here. Gasping, snorting. So charming. How is Jory anyway? She tastes good?
I don't know, I'm kind of nervous. I'm guessing it's kind of like pee. You're juicing yourself, I mean...
Is that...
Go on.
Is that what she normally tastes like? Pee?
No.
Okay.
She went to the toilet, though.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
So, in loving memory, we'll put a little memorial thing right there. But anyway, this is Earth and Water. And you notice that morning you were just doing there after... you know, someone close to you is gone. We got some of that in this episode, so that made me very happy.
Morning.
Yes.
You're a cruel, cruel man.
Okay, so actually, I really gotta think. Kind of a lot happened in this episode. I'm trying to think, like, where exactly it started. I know Finn was, as we said, in mourning that, you know, he couldn't be with Flame Princess, and So Bubblegum comes across Flame Princess, who is like...
Comes across?
Flame Princess comes across her, I guess.
Yes.
And because she's analyzing her, making sure she doesn't explode pretty much and destroy the kingdom. And she says that... Bubblegum says she can pretty much like suppress her emotions, was that sort of it? So that, you know, no flame or anything could happen there. It's pretty much a reverse Frozen. You know, instead of fire, it's cold or whatever. And they're about to do that, and then Bubblegum, just in the most obvious joke you can see coming, just goes to Cinnamon Bun. It's like, can you write down these numbers? Can you not open that door? And I was so hoping another joke was going to happen, but it was just, he does the opposite, of course, and lets her go and they hang out at his place. While Finn and Jake are fighting a legion of Gunters and their Noah constrictors. It's really funny. And again, great little cameo by the Ice King. I'm really digging sort of these Ice King cameos, Ice Kingios, I don't know.
So now, why is Gunter able to...
Because he has the crown, which I like. Ice King took it off to rebuild the place that, pretty much his kingdom, because Flame Princess eradicated. That's great continuity. I really love that they kept up with that. And so he's crashing and living at Finn's place, like, brushing his teeth, and Finn kind of has it coming. So it works out okay. And then we get a flashback showing, literally from birth, Flame Princess's history. She was given birth to, and this guy comes, says that the word is... No.
You stole Bree's joke.
Okay, everybody was thinking that.
No, that's only Bree.
Alright. Sorry, Bree. But says that her powers are going to be even greater than the Flame King, so he's just like, get rid of her! So the guy, the messenger, tries to get rid of her, and kind of can't do it, or does he? He gives it to the one guy who can hold her.
Well, he was gonna like basically let her walk off a cliff, and he couldn't do it. So he found someone to give her to, and he's like, as he ran away.
And then she starts she's a baby, so she just starts blowing stuff up. And Bubblegum comes, sort of picks her up in this flame suit, tells the Flame King, hey, keep her under control. This is not cool. Come on, be something of a parent. So that's why he...
What are you talking about? I didn't lose anything.
I love that look Bubblegum gives to the little...
Yeah.
Like, that was just great. It was so strange. I love it. So he puts her in that big lantern thing, so now we know the origin of that. Flame Princess is really pissed off and says, I'm gonna go and change things. So she goes to the Fire Kingdom and pretty much just takes it over, now puts the father in the lamp, the whatever that is, and Finn and Bubblegum find her and they come in. She's wearing a kick-ass suit. Whatever that was, that just looked awesome.
Yeah.
And now she's the ruler of the Flame Kingdom, and they pretty much make up, and she says, you know, everyone has to be honest here. I mean, like, everything has to be totally 100% honest. Can you be totally 100% honest with me? And he goes, and that's about it. I don't know what to make of the at the end. I don't know if that's like a joke or if that's going to lead to something else. But yeah, we definitely have, kind of like I was saying before, accounting for sort of the, the lack of mourning or the lack of sadness that we didn't see in the episode before, which I'm glad they did address. I'm glad they got to that. It wasn't like he just met up with her. It's like, hey, let's go study again. It's like you show him feeling really bad, so it's at least it got in there. Like I said, I think the order was a little backwards, but...
Well, I love the fact that he's like, so we're cool, right? And she's like, yeah. He's like, so we're dating again? She's like, no.
Oh, does she actually say no? I thought...
Yeah, she said no.
I thought she said, if you can be totally honest.
No.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
He can come and hang out with her, as long as he's totally honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I missed that part. I thought they said they were back together.
No,
all right.
No.
Sorry, I was too blown away by Cinnamon Bun's stupidity. Speaking of grading characters from Lemon Crab to Cinnamon Bun, you know what I was hoping? You know what I was hoping when she says, "Now, can you just do this one thing and mark these letters and mark these numbers down and not open that door?" I was hoping he would just do it and be a total surprise. Like, he just follows through with it, but then when you see the door open up, it's like, everyone saw that coming, and it's, I don't know. I'm getting kind of sick of that character, kind of like what you said. My favorite reaction to that character, honestly, again, is Bree in, what was it, like 2 episodes ago when Marceline takes Bubblegum away, and just Cinnamon Bun comes out and just goes, "Hi!" and Bree just goes, "God damn it." That just really cracked me up, because it's kind of summing up my feeling towards that character. It's just so dumb. But if you like him, I get it. It drives me nuts. But okay, so the scene very much like it may be a little too crowded the more I'm thinking about it, because I'm thinking like, God, this started off with Finn feeling bad, and then the Ice King, and then Flame Princess, and then Bubblegum comes in, and then they're gonna take the powers away, and then she gets with Cinnamon Bun, and then they're going to the Flame Kingdom, then we get her background first, and then she's taking over the Flame Kingdom. It's like, God, freaking lot happens in this episode. Yeah. And I guess they're not going together now. Kind of sad. I like them as a couple. I hope they keep trying, or I hope they work out something with that. But it was still fun. I like seeing some things, kind of wrapped up there. Anything with that Fire Kingdom I love. Even the Messenger looked great. The friggin' Messenger was a great design. Keith David as the Fire King is still hilarious. People kind of forget he can do comedy pretty well, because he was the father in There's Something About Mary. And he's you've never seen that?
I saw it years ago.
Oh, well, he was the Beans of the Frank. He's that guy. In the very opening, he's Cameron Diaz's father in it, and it's hilarious. I mean, he's so funny, and people forget that he can do comedy really well. And I think because he does have that very deep, kind of menacing voice, it sounds so much funnier when he's like, "I'm gonna ground you for reals." I mean, it just sounds so funny.
Wait, Cameron Diaz's dad.
In There's Something About Mary.
Okay, now hold on. This is Keith David, right?
Yes.
Cameron Diaz's father was black?
In the movie, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't remember that.
Yeah, no.
That's what I'm trying to think. I'm like, is there a different Keith David that I'm getting this wrong?
No, okay. He is hilarious. He is, like, hugely funny, and I think he's one of the best things in it.
I'll have to rewatch. No, I won't.
It's worth it just for, like, okay, it doesn't fully hold up, but it's worth it just for him, because he's just hilarious. Okay. Yeah, so I liked it fine. Like I said, it wrapped up a few things. I want to see them as a couple, but maybe not as much as I want to see her rule the kingdom, because that seemed kind of cool. And that can be kind of fun. And what I like to see the honesty thing start to backtrack. Like, having every single person be honest starts to work against them, and because there's some things that should be kept a secret, some things that shouldn't be said, and
kind of like they're sitting there, it's like, oh, I'm just on edge because I'm secretly dating his sister.
Yeah, and then the guard's just like,
yeah,
I mean, yeah, and that was hugely funny. Those guards were hugely funny.
Oh yeah.
Something about guards and security men is like they really write them very well. So yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that, like, maybe fall through or something. But yeah, no, start having her rule the kingdom, like, that's kind of fun. I think that's kind of cool. Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I liked it. I like that Finn got the beatdown of his life, in a sense. This entire episode, he is consistently reminded how he screwed things up with
That's true, with Ice King and...
Ice King, Flame Princess, Peebles. Everyone's just kind of reminding him how much he screwed up. And I think that's something that Finn needs. He needs to know that, yeah, he screwed up. It's his fault. No one else's fault. It's his fault. And I liked that. I mean, I like Finn. Finn's probably my favorite character, honestly. But sometimes you just need to hear the honest-to-God truth. And, yeah, I liked that. I did love when Jake hid behind the cushion. An intruder! A burglar! A burglar, that's it.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I like how he's getting confused, like, what a boys' hangout is. Like, you know, we can do each other's nails and tell straight. Nah, that's not boys' night out. Oh, we can go shopping and get new hats.
Yeah. My problem with Cinnamon Bun, and it's a lot of shows, is that mentally retarded characters.
If that is what he is, I mean, it's...
Well, he's half
I'm getting that... Is that what they said?
People said
I can't remember
he's
that.
Half fully baked.
I sort of wonder if that's the... I was kind of getting that vibe, too. I was wondering if they were going that direction.
But there's too many characters where they're just overly stupid, and they make the stupidest mistakes, and it's like, yes, it's people's fault for consistently putting Cinnamon Bun in these places of power or control or whatever. She's dumb for letting him do this, but at the same time, that doesn't excuse him of what he's done. And it's like, I can't stand them putting the dumb character in these situations just so he can screw things up. But in the end, he's actually the good guy, because look, he's watching out for Flame Princess, and no, he's got his own doggy. It's like, yeah, but he broke the rules.
Well, I was going to say I mean, they tried to give him a little bit of a connection with Flame Princess, which honestly, my first thought is, please don't. I don't want to see more of this character. I'm just sick of him. But on the other hand, if they don't, I mean, hell, I think you can still make the argument. I mean, if they are going for, you know, there's something, you know, mentally off about him or something like that, it's like hugely disrespectful and mean-spirited.
Yeah.
Because all they're doing, like you said, they're just having him come in and screw things up. And
well, back in the beginning, one thing I loved was Cinnamon Bun was there, and he was kind of like happy-go-lucky, a little bit nutty, a little bit half-witted, like with the tarts. And he was like, oh, sure, I'll go. And it was kind of like a little bit more genuine and cute and nice.
It felt loving.
Yeah. Now it's just kind of like, oh, look at the frickin' moron who's going to screw everything up.
It feels very mean. I mean, even though, like I said, they do have this kind of heartfelt thing where, you know, her and him kind of connect, which I'm not against. I'm actually not against, you know, her connecting with someone who is so simple that it's like he almost can't lie because he just doesn't know much else.
Yeah.
You know, it's like all he knows is the truth and what's told to him. So there's a part of me that kind of respects that, but yeah, I'm kind of with you. It's most of the time he's only there to screw things up, and it seems like it's written out of this very, you know, we're trying to be more funny, you know, so we can be... We're trying to be mean to be funny, not, you know, like, hey, isn't this a likable character? You know, isn't it kind of fun when he screws up because he's so likable? It's like, no, it's just mistake upon mistake and not much character, and so you just really start to dislike him.
Yeah.
And I feel like we don't get to know him that well, or, like you said, early on, it was just kind of a fun, like you said, just everything was kind of happy and go-lucky, and it's like, you know, oh, cool, like, if you told me he had something, you know, mentally not all there, it's like, that's fine, because, you know, he's still likable, and he's still fun, and, you know, and it's like, I wouldn't mind hanging with this guy, because he's, you know, just so much fun, but... Yeah, then he just gets so stupid and so not catching on to anything and only put in there just to screw things up.
I mean, there was also one time, the Tree Trunks and Mr. Pig, where they fell in love and all that stuff. There's other episodes, like, it seems like Cinnamon Bun is there to fill the void for any character they kind of need at the time. This one, they needed a kind of a dumb, moronic character, Cinnamon Bun. There's the one, Tree Trunks and Mr. Pig, where they're making out at the concert, and people says, like, Cinnamon Bun, it's over, tell everyone to go home. And Cinnamon Bun is kind of an ass. He's kind of like, just like, everyone leave! Get out now! It's like, okay, they needed someone to be loud and obnoxious. Well, he's simple, it's okay, he can be loud and... But at the same time, no, he's kind of a jerk. Like, he's kind of there to fill the void for any emotion they need. Some loving character, sure. A dopey character, sure. An angry character, sure.
So with that, you don't get much of a character.
Yeah.
You know, it's just sort of whatever emotion is needed for the moment.
And I'd love to actually hear and see Cinnamon Bun's past. That would be kind of neat to see. I'd be curious where he came from and how he got to where he is. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, I don't know if I want to really invest that much time.
I was going to say, I don't want to put up with him through it, you know, unless
Yeah.
I would like if they bring back, sort of what you said, more of the very lighthearted, fun, you know, enjoyable, where we liked being around him, and not, oh, he's just going to screw things up.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, it's okay for the character to make mistakes and screw a few things up, but it's like, that's all he's become.
Yeah.
You know, he's a nuisance. That's what he's being written. He's always being written as a nuisance, except for, you know, a little bit when he's talking to Flame Princess. Even then, that's by accident.
Yeah.
You know, it sort of seems like.
They needed someone that the Flame Princess could talk to, that they could actually... When she went back to the Flame Kingdom, now she has a companion that she can talk to. Most of the other cast, they couldn't really just simplistically say, oh, let's get rid of that person, or let's move them to this kingdom, because Peppermint Butler or whatnot, it would just be really weird. Cinnamon Bun, it kind of works. We can actually remove him and it'll be okay. Everything will still flow like clockwork, but if we need him, we can always kind of bring him back.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not against them having a connection, especially with him being so simple.
Yeah.
It's the more, like you said, that he's written more as a nuisance than, you know, than
An
a
actual character, yeah.
The one other thing that I'll it never really dawned on me until I was watching this episode, and I'm not against it, but I'm just noticing more and more, it's like, wow, this is like a really common thing, and maybe it's a trope, maybe, I'm sure they've listed it somewhere, is that a lot of stories where usually, I'm trying to think of any occurrence where there's a male, but where there's a female that has like some sort of power, they can, you know, blow something up or do whatever, it's almost always linked to the emotions.
Yeah.
You know, I'm thinking this, when I brought up Frozen before, that's something she can do. When she gets angry or very emotional, she turns things into snow, whatever. I try to friggin' the Princess Peach game, that's what she fights with. She fights with, like, her emotions and crying and stuff like that. And it's one of those things where I'm thinking to myself, you know, like, it's fine if someone wants to, like, I like the idea of the emotions being connected to the person. You know, Akira sort of worked that way, too, which I thought was really cool. But I'm thinking...
Akira?
You never saw Akira?
Which Akira?
No, Akira, the anime.
No, I know, but there was no character that was alive in the movie Akira. Are you thinking Tetsuo?
No, in the movie Akira. That's
Okay.
Tetsuo. Maybe I said that wrong. Sorry. Yes.
Tetsuo!
That's the same. Yeah.
Sorry, okay. No,
Okay, you know the movie.
Oh, yeah. Because you said that, I'm like, but Akira's not really in the movie. Only briefly. It's Tetsuo who's...
Yeah, no, Tetsuo.
bonkers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I was trying to think, it's like, outside of that, it's like, I haven't really seen that much, and it's like, it's not a bad idea, because it's like, it's, you know, everything, the drama is about emotions, and comedy is about emotions and everything, so having a visual representation literally be crazy and huge, you know, it's like, that's fine, but it seems to always be, you know, like, either a girl or young woman, you know, who's going through, like, adolescence or something, or going through, you know, growing up, and it's like, you know, calm down your emotions, and I'm always like, I'm just starting to get tired of this trope. I think I'm just seeing it one too many times. Which, like I said, it's worked fine, you know, for the most part. You know, like I said, I love Flame Princess.
Now you want to see adolescent boys go through it?
Well, we kind of have with, you know, with Tetsuo and stuff, but it's not even that. It's just more that it's like, you know, yes, it seems to be more with women, but it's like, whatever. It's more just the trope in general of seeing these, you know, the emotions fuel the whatever. It's like, I'm just starting to get a little tired of it, you know. It's like, it worked great, but let's move on to something else, you know. I think I'm finally starting to get a little tired. But, you know, it's fine, just as long as we, like, stop when we know it's like, okay, we've done this to death, let's move on.
It's never gonna happen, dude.
Probably.
Ever.
Well, I think... Do you watch Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Do they do the same thing? Like, are their powers connected to their emotion? Every time they scream, something explodes.
Well,
so I just sort of made the assumption.
It's, I mean, yes and no. You can argue that, yes, it is definitely connected to their emotions. Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time upon the death of his friend. But I mean, that's kind of different than just getting pissed off. His friend died right in front of him, so he flips the hell out. I mean, yes and no. Honestly, it's depends who you talk to. Honestly,
I mean, it's like I said, it makes sense because there's nothing that looks cooler than a character yelling "ah!" and some sort of visual representation of like an explosion or things turning sharp or everything freezing. You know, some sort of cool, awesome.
Well,
power.
normally when they're going, oh, it's they're building up their power. They're not actually pissed.
I mean, well, yeah, that could be.
They're just going, oh, and they're just kind of building up their power. That's it.
Well, I think that's why so many, like this trope is catching on because it's like, well, now, whenever they do that, something cool will happen. It's not just they have to be angry or like somebody has to die or something, and they have to react. It's whenever they're angry, we can have something cool happen.
Yeah.
That creates drama because the more, angry or upset they get, the more stuff will get crazy and that makes things more dramatic, blah, blah, blah. Like I said, I'm just starting to get a little bored by it. But
read the old X-Men comics.
I love the old X-Men comics.
You won't have any of that in there.
Well, no, everyone just has powers because they're just fucking awesome. They're mutants. Huh? So, can't wait for Apocalypse.
No!
Yes!
No!
Okay, the only reason to get through X-Men Days of Future Past is to get to Apocalypse.
Why?
Because I want to see Apocalypse!
Why not a different villain?
I'd be fine with Sinister.
Really? Mr. Sinister?
Yes, I love Mr. Sinister!
He's back?
No!
I haven't heard of Mr. Sinister since the Inferno saga.
Yeah, but he was cool. He had the white, the black, and the weird spidery thing. He was cool. That or Apocalypse. I'm cool with either.
Okay, only if Apocalypse takes Angel and turn. Okay, having not seen Days of Future Past, was Angel in it?
No.
Ah, dumb. See, the only way I want to see Apocalypse is if he's actually making the Four Horsemen, and he takes Angel and turns him into Archangel.
He was in 3. They could bring him back. There's a couple mutants they didn't have back.
Yeah, I'm Angel. I'm in the movie. Bye.
Made more of an appearance than the Rhino.